because it always goes along with some drama and nice entertaining songs. And the building you see over there is where some fishermen keep their petrols, outboard motors and nets and other logistics for their fishing work. So from there we decided to go and check some of the resorts and see how things were going over there. This beautiful building you see over here is not a resort, but it's a building somebody actually owns and lives inside as a personal house. See how it looks? It looks very beautiful and it looks like it's very expensive. So we finally got to the first beach resort, and it is called Funko Beach Resort, but it's owned by a private person, and I think the person named it after Funko for some personal reasons. One thing I liked about this beach resort was that everything looked natural and there were a lot of plants which made it refreshing. And when I say natural, I really mean it, because all those buildings are made from clay, and as for the roof, you can see it for yourself. So from there, we had to walk for like 2 minutes before we could get to the second resort. On the way, I realized the sea was still eating up the soil, and I think that was the main reason why the construction of the sea defense was there. And I think something must be done immediately to prevent this, otherwise it will be a great disaster. And I think that's the reason why nobody was sitting under the summer hut, because the situation looked dangerous. And I remember some years ago, the sea used to be like 12 meters or like 20 meters away from where we see it currently. Yes. So we finally got to the third resort, and Miller's Beach has always been my favorite, and the place looks very beautiful and spacious. So most of the weddings are held here, and other big events too are held here. There used to be a lot of summer huts here for visitors, but I think because of the fast approaching sea, all the summer huts have been destroyed. I will personally recommend everyone watching this video to think of Miller's Beach when you think of somewhere to spend your vacation, because Miller's Beach is a place you will never forget spending a quality time at. So from there, we decided to move to the last resort at Funko, and as you can see, that's the end point of the sea defense from Funko, and also that's the starting point of the sea defense to Adjoa. So that's literally the canal boats can pass through when they want to come to Funko and Adjoa. And this is the reason why there is a lot of pressure on this part of the beach, because almost all the water coming to the canal passes this point, so there's a lot of pressure directly at this point, so it makes it very dangerous. and that structure you see over there marks where the land used to be before the city fence was constructed. So this should tell you the city fence construction has really done a good job, and it looks sad anytime I see this structure. We finally got to the Casablanca Beach Resort, which used to be the most charming resort of all. Initially, it overlooked a river in front of the resort before the sea. The area we are walking on right now used to be the riverbank, but now it has become part of the fast approaching sea. And this beautiful landscape can never be recovered. So this tells a lesson that we should all try and protect the earth at all costs, to stop or put an end to some practices, because people who visited Funko Beach some years and haven't visited back from the past years will never believe it. Anyways, Casablanca still looks nicer even without the river. As you can see, there are a lot of plants and everything looks natural. So I recommend everyone add to their wish list if you want a place to visit for your vacation. I remember there used to be another river behind Casablanca, and since it's been a long time ever since I visited here too, let's go and check it out. So this is the reception for Casablanca, and you see the place looks really good. So we finally got to the river, and we realized that the river was nowhere to be found. But fortunately, it hasn't dried up. But there is this thing they do annually. If the level of the river rises to a certain level which is going to cause a disaster, the river is being directed or cut to meet the sea. So the whole river moves to the sea, and with time it will come back. In this point I'm standing currently is the estuary, and this is the riverbed. This is how it looks without the river. It doesn't really have a lot of rocks, but you can see some shells under, and I don't think you can walk here without your slippers or something. It really hurts as I was walking barefooted. So somebody might wonder where the fishes are. When it happens like this and the river moves to the sea, you see the fishes lying there helplessly, and people will start picking them. And some fishermen will set traps between where the river and the sea meets, the estuary, so that they will get a lot of fishes, and it really works for them. So that's how come you won't see any fish at the moment. But when it happens immediately after the river has moved to the sea, there will be a lot of fishes and other creatures on the floor. So where you see me walking right now is where the river and the sea meets, the estuary. So you can see the sea is moving some water back into the river. So with time, the river will gradually come back. So this is the end of Funko Beach, and the next town is called Ajua. So I guess we are going to end our journey here. If you like this video and you are so impressed, make sure you like and subscribe to see the next video. Thank you. And let me know if you want me to visit your place. Maybe there is something special you want everybody to see. So kindly put it in the comment section if you want me to come to your town. I didn't really talk about this resort yet. It's still under construction and it doesn't have a name yet, but you can see people are already using it.
People are sleeping, relaxing, and doing all sort of things.